Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh my god. I have so much packing to do.
Are you Yippee?
I'm somewhat packed. I have the suitcase that I was waiting on that never got delivered from Amazon. So it turns out when you go to a luggage store, they sell way cheaper than online. Especially if it's like liquidation luggage and whatnot. So I got that for like $150 off, which is a pretty good deal. I'm gonna start talking about luggage all over again. They treated me like a VIP there. I was there buying a very expensive piece of luggage, and they were like, "Oh, okay, sure." I'm gonna get some water, then we're gonna get started, okay? Be right back. Sorry, I'm kicking around boxes in my room. Just IU priced? Don't use that term. I did spend a lot of money this past week, so I'm trying to. I'm literally about to be in Japan. My spending is not going to get cut back for at least another month. It feels bad. All right, let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Ayaki Akipa, your star from the future. I've come here to connect with you and help you connect with others. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is feeling good. I know we haven't streamed for a little bit, but you know, I was busy Sunday, I was busy Saturday. I'm busy every day, you know me. But did you see? I have a schedule banner now. Isn't that awesome? Hold on. We're gonna have to showcase it on stream. It's very exciting. At least for me. I know everyone's very, you know, having a schedule is just a good thing, right? And it sucks to, and you know what? It holds me accountable to stream on time. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? I don't have a lot of like fan art that I haven't commissioned. So I wanted to just showcase fan art that was made um that, you know, somebody had done. And of course, I'll continue rotating throughout all the different arts. But in case you guys draw, right? I I will feature it in the schedule banner. Yay, super exciting. So I'm like a real VTuber now. Oh my god. Isn't that super fun? Isn't that super exciting? Isn't that the most anticipated thing you've been waiting for? I've done it. I've done it, motherboard. I've become a real VTuber. I know, I know. Hold your applause. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. Um, Unfortunately, this will be my last stream for at least a month. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, at least 4.5 weeks. So, 3.5 of those weeks I will be out of the country. I do have my stream like kind of uploaded into the cloud in case I get my hands on a computer that I can stream remotely, but unfortunately I will be away for more than a month. Yeah, unfortunately it's not even like a vacation, because I know a lot of YouTubers, they kind of create vacation where they can stream more, right? But this is actually like me getting away from everything, and not even like disconnecting, but having an opportunity to touch grass, right? Because, you know, you guys know me, I barely leave my house weeks at a time. I'm gonna be in the boonies and touching boobs. Ah, I wish. I have no boobs to touch except my own, so. Okay, you got, oh my god. It's not even gonna be out in the boonies, right? I'll be more or less. I think it's really hard to dox a tourist, right? Obviously I can give away my Airbnb, but which I won't. But I'll be in like the Tokyo metropolitan area, right? And I'll also be in KL in some random undisclosed location. So if you guys live in Tokyo or if you live in KL, definitely say something and maybe we can have boba tea or something. Hi to Kason. You know, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about just messaging her saying, hey, you have to any time between the 22nd and the 6th, and maybe we can just like grab tea or something. It wouldn't hurt. Sure, let's do it right now. I've been emboldened by my chat. Hi, Kisan. Smile. I'll actually be in this area. Sorry, I just like locked in on this message. All right, I've done it. Um, I've actually had a lot of opportunities to talk to Kason, so, but like, that's where our paths have like intertwined from, you know, convenience, right? But I've never actually, you know, like invited her out. But, you know, if she's busy, or has better things to do, definitely no worries on her part. Visiting her country. Yeah. I mean, her country's technically like Dunwoody, Georgia, but, mhm. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Just having sent it out, yeah. Thanks, Angel. You've emboldened me to do things that I would have not normally done. Yeah, it's her home, naturally. If anything, I would also be interested in hanging out with the the big pregnant lady, Mika, Kason's manager. But, you know, she's got like parenting, and I don't know, I'll ask. I'll see if she's like available. At least there's a lot of stuff to do besides that. Yeah. She's preggers. Yeah, Mika is pregnant. H. Burger Kun. Hi. Wait. Don't I know you? Hi, welcome. Yeah, they'll be having well, Mika will be having another child, so super cool. Yeah, don't I know you? H Burger. Are you in Southern Lights? I'll have the maid cafe experience. Yes, I will be in Japan. I'm gonna have a great time. You had the John Cena cutout. Yeah. And were you the one? No, no, no. I'm thinking of someone else. There was someone else who was eating with us during the January Southern Lights where meetup or practice even. There was someone else there that was like, oh, you don't watch HoloLive anymore? Do you watch any VTubers? And I was like, that was so funny. Hi, Chewy. Good seeing you. Yeah, but right, I forgot the entire point of like the stream. So okay, real talk, everyone. There's two schools of thought when it comes to like curated streams, right? There's, oh, well, you know, before we like get into the main topic of the stream, we can just gap for like an hour, right? There's actually people who are super irritated by that because they've come for the specific part of the show, and then like if an hour passes and then like, oh well, shit, now it's time for them to go. Now they can't actually watch the thing they came for. There's actually people in this camp, and I wanna draw the line. We'll talk for like 8 more minutes and then we'll start going into the anime reviews. But yeah, oh my god, there's been like so much happening. Like, let me tell y'all, I'll be flying out tomorrow to Malaysia. But this past Sunday we had another Southern Lights gay group practice, right? And yeah, I think I can say I'm part of the group, right? There's no membership form or anything, but at this point, I consider myself part of the group. So we show up, we practice. The floor is so fucking slippery, and little did I know that would be like the bane of my existence for basically the next, like still right now. Because the floor is slippery and because you have to do Ota in like horse stance, I don't know what else to call it. But your legs are, you're in a lowered pose, right? And you're doing all the different Wota. I learned romance. I learned what do you call it? OAD. I learned what was the other one? Rosario, Congo, well, half of Congo, OAD, Rosario, and romance. And great, awesome. I practice a lot. 2 hours in, I'm basically like heaving, and I can't even like stay standing. So I start sitting, right? I get tired. Every now and then, I was getting back up and, practicing more. And even at the tail end, right? Solemn, the team captain, was teaching me and giving me some pointers on a couple of these, right? That way we just kind of make good use of the time. And come tomorrow, I'm so fucking sore. My legs, I just felt like I did leg day. I was so tired. I was like nearly falling asleep on the drive back, which, by the way, this practice is not in the same city. I have to drive 4 hours north to participate. And I do not care that it's 4 hours away. I want to join a Wota group, right? I want to be part of a community. So here I am. Sorry, I was sending a message to somebody I matched with. Anyway, that's gonna be a different story for a different time. It might not go anywhere. Anyway, what was I saying? So I'm fucking sore. I was like deadbeat tired. I'm driving 4 hours away just to do Wota. And Monday and all of today, I've been like walking bow-legged because I'm so sore. I'm so like, I can't even like squeeze my thighs together. It hurts so bad. And I was like literally at Kroger buying whatever the fuck, and I'm basically limping everywhere. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sore. And I'm like, low key, I just want to like drop into the Southern Lights team chat. I'm like, oh, my legs are so sore, I can barely walk. But I don't want to be baby, and 2, that sounds kind of explicit, so I didn't say anything. That's how we do. Yeah, I keep the optimist. Yeah, Congo on a slippery floor would make you eat shit. Yeah. Oh my god, Chewy. Have you mastered Congo? I'm sure you have, but like, god, there's so much. And then like you actually start swinging your like arms around. I actually asked my friend Huni for advice, and I was like, oh my god, Huni, my legs, I'm just like giving out. I'm like literally I'm literally like a deer or a doe that was just like born like, and it's like shaking just to stay up. Huni's Congo range. That's funny. I would love to see her do Congo. She probably has, right? Probably has the video of it somewhere. But yeah, I was telling her about it, and she was like, yeah, that's so relatable. Just slap on water on the bottom of your shoes, and then they'll let you grip. I immediately do that. No more slipping. I'm like, what the fuck? I tell Solemn about that, and he's like, oh yeah, that's like an East Coast trick or something. Every time I take my dog to the park, the ducks try to bite him. That's what we get for trying. Oh, anyway. But yeah, I was what the heck is that? But no, I was I'm very tired. Long story short. Let me make sure this is open. Sorry. All right, we're good. Oh my god. But yeah, so we did practice. We did, the team did like a recording for Kiara's new song, Ego. And y'all, Kiara, I knew she was hot, but damn, she's hot. What the fuck? Her new music video is kind of crazy. It's so crazy that it just kind of exploded my timeline with a whole bunch of lewd Kiara fan art. So yeah, Chewy. Oh my god. Her Woda Twitter is like all Congo. Really? Oh my god. I kind of want to see. Not even gonna lie, it's hard for me to find her other accounts, even though I follow them because they're like named not. There it is. Uni Ohai. Let me see. I'm watching. Oh my god. I can't tell anything. She's doing water. That's all I know. But yeah, sick. Oh my god. I also just recently bought a whole bunch of Lanconic lights. And we ended up getting the group order in, and I was able to pay for it. Let me see if I can show this on stream. There we are. So we were at the dance studio and I took a picture of my purse filled with all the wota. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. The Lanconic lights rather. So that's not even all of them. Yeah, so because I bought like 2 flame, 2 orange, 2 light blue, 2 ice, 2 what was it? A lot. I got a lot. You still have to pay for yours? Yeah, it's already here. Neapolitan. Neapolitan. He has all of it. Yeah, so there's like the blue, the ice blue. That's not much considering the people we know. Yeah, right? Oh my god. Solemn had like a whole Solemn, by the way, y'all, just for reference, he's the team captain of Southern Lights. He has like a shotgun shell belt full of lights. So, and he always brings them. And these are just the Lanconics, right? There's like other ones like E-lights or whatever. But yeah. That's crazy. I am also They were teaching me the basics because I wanted to do them at like maid cafes and stuff. So guess who's gonna do that when I'm in Japan? I'm bringing in all of my lights. So I'm gonna bring all my lights and like do do some Volta when I'm like at maid cafes and whatever. Yippee. So I'm super excited. All right, let me see if I can whip this out. All right, I think it's a good time for us to pivot into the anime reviews. Give me a second while I get that prepared, okay? So I'm gonna put y'all on my loading screen. All right, I'll be here. I'm just moving everything, getting everything set up. Yeah, I don't want to look at it straight from the Discord since we might see something incriminating. So it's just better practice to have it here. As a separate file. And then I'll just use the Discord to reference it. Or I can just join on a throwaway account and then look at it, huh? Nah. That's a pain in the ass. I'll do that later, a different time. Retro, and then okay. And then Angel. And then Recent. And then Zane, Koji. And then Recent. A lot of y'all submitted yours. I'm really surprised. But that's good because it makes for good stream content. And this will be for Mac Hall. Oh, even Gunner. This one, El Romo. Jerchin. Wait, what the fuck? You have some repeats on here, Jerchin. Oh, Rombley, late entry. All right. So we'll recap mine just to have a point of reference. Alrighty. The music going? Yes. Alrighty, everyone. So, just to recap, these were my favorite of all time. I didn't make a recent one, or I did, but oh, double BGM. We good? How do you make these 3x3s? We gave the link, so sorry that you missed it, but yeah, here we are. It's time to review so that we can have like a point of reference. We'll look at mine, and then we'll see how y'all's taste compare to mine. So let me see. I wonder if we can do a pointer. Oh, I have just the thing. Hold on. Over Google Drive. Aha. This will be my pointer. Is that cute? Is that creative? Oh my god. That's hilarious, actually. All right. So, for those who don't recognize it, this is my acrylic stand. It's also my mouse. But yeah. The visualizer. So, this will be our mouse. And our first one we have up here, Cardcaptor Sakura. This is kind of like my all-time favorite. I watched this one when I was young, when it was known as Cardcaptors, and it's just kind of held a very special place in my heart. I did not watch Clear Card, unfortunately, which I think that's what this one is based off of, this little album art or key visual, but just kind of pointing back to the entire series of Cardcaptor Sakura and that magical experience with magical girls, right? Or magical girl, singular. And her, basically kind of a coming of age story and romance. So I really, really enjoyed it. So really cute. 86. We'll get there. We'll get there. Of course, more recently, I know it's recent, but it's kind of had like a very heavy impact on my mood. Recently. It's very cute, very lovely. This one is Cosmic Princess Kaguya. It's out on Netflix, so if you guys have not watched it, I definitely recommend you watch it. Watch this one. Let's make this one a little bit more transparent. There we go. So this one's really cute. And I actually cried. We watched this one together on the Discord, which y'all can join over here. And yeah, we had a really good time. I was actually crying. I had to mute myself because I felt like that's not fun to listen to somebody start bawling while you're watching a movie. So it was really good. So it makes me yearn. Yeah. You also cried, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was really rough. But it was very touching. I don't want to spoil it, but because it's new, but I'm gonna spoil the rest, okay? The rest on this list. But yeah, no, it's a very cute romance, right? It's a very feel-good story. I definitely recommend though, y'all who the fact that it's a feature-length film, right? It's over 2 hours of animation, right? And all these little storytelling, you know, things that happen throughout the story. It's a very enjoyable, like, narrative, I'll say that. And it's very, in my opinion, very contemporary in the things that they kind of use for the storytelling. like there's streaming in here, right? The concept of streaming and like VTubers, that's in here. I don't know if that's going to be like forever topical, but you know, I feel like when you have things like this, it definitely puts an expiration date on it, because you know, culture and media and how we enjoy things definitely it evolves over time. So, but yeah, it's very easy to understand because it uses a lot of those like main very current events kind of stuff. Hi, Turchin. Yeah, very excellent reimagining. Yes, I like how Rombly's describing it. You don't think it's yeah, I know you said this earlier. You don't think it's gonna like date it, right? Mm-mm. So yeah, very. I point being, I want you guys to watch this now. I want you guys to know and understand why I'm like retweeting all these Yuri, these Yuri stuff on my timeline on Twitter. We have 86. 86. Oh, I don't even know how to describe this one. It's so good. It's so good. It's 2 seasons long, and it tells very, in my opinion, a very gripping story of you know, teenagers put into a very shit situation, and they're kind of like, you know, told to make do, right, and figure it out, right? And they and then, you know, the main girl, she's like commander. I'm not gonna spoil it, but she's put at odds with this like ragtag team of people, and you know, she's a decent human being, but you know, the people that tell these guys in the brown jumpsuits to fight are not, and she's part of that country, right? So it's a very, there's some political intrigue, right? There's some romance, right? And I love it, and I love it so much. I cried so hard at the second season finale. So if you guys want a real good feel good tearjerker, this one's a really good one. Yeah, this one's fine. So all in all, I think I fell in love with the villainess, or I'm in love with the villainess, is a mid story, but because of how well it does, for how well and how serious it treats LGBT topics, it's the first time I've ever seen that, first of its kind for me. There are like historically LGBT in general, but like a lot of anime just kind of tells you to watch this Yuri, watch this yaoi, watch this whatever, this gay piece of fiction, and accept it as is, right? And we're not going to really dive into the explanation part of it, right? You're just gonna, these characters, they're just either bi or gay, and you just take it as is, right? This story, however, does a really good job to say, pause, wait, let's talk about how you're gay and how you feel as a gay person. And it does such an amazing job with treating it with respect, treating the topic with respect, and not just like throwing it away, and kind of painting that nuance, and having romantic comedy at the same time, right? It did such a good job with that this one's like one of my favorites for that. All in all, I really enjoy the story. I really enjoy how it discusses LGBT. And yeah, I recommend this for everyone. In case you like, romance and girls love, then this one's for you. All right, Vivi the Fluorite Eyes. Fluorite Eyes song is what it's called. This one came out like around 2022, I think, and or 2021, around then. And this one, I would say a large part of my lore of time travel comes inspired by this. So good. A really good thriller. Really good action show. Crazy good action show. It's just out of nowhere. And I think this one's by Studio Wit. Hold on. Vivi. Yeah, Wit Studio. So instant banger. Instant fucking banger. Because everything Wit Studio makes is a fucking banger. And it's original anime story. And I cried. And what do you call it? And they were watching this just the other day in Emu's Discord. So goddamn fucking banger. Love that one. The twist at the end, yeah. It's also a feel-good ending. There's a trend here, guys. I like feel-good stuff. I hate tragedy. I'm so, like, I know Madoka is really good, right? But it's like a tragedy. And I think I only still watch it and still am invested in like the new movie because I want to see what happens, because gay, she's evil. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, spoiler. Feeling good feels good, so I get it. Yeah, that's why sex is so good. Anyway, Hana Yori Dango. This is actually a huge inspiration to my handles. I used to go by the handle Tsubaki because of a game I played, Mabinogi. And all the characters in this one, especially during a developmental period in my life, where, strong characters like Tsubaki, which is like Tsukasa, the punk bitch. Anyway, the punk bitch is older sister. I get it, he grows a heart, but still. Anyway, it's typical shoujo type show and story. And oh my god, it's just, I think it was really good for its time, right? Because there wasn't a lot available, especially for like something that was like readily consumable. So Hanayori Dango, or Boys Over Flowers, was like available in manga format. It was in my library in high school, right? It was in yeah, it was just very, very accessible, and I really, really enjoyed it. So good for its time. I don't know how it holds up. Haven't rewatched it recently. You still haven't read the spin-off for Vivi? There's a spin-off for Vivi. The name of it again was this one's Vivi Fluorite Eyes song. This one's I Fell in Love with the Villainess. Or not fell in love. I'm in love with the villainess. This one's 86. It was one number off from being a funny number. Yeah, so I had a light novel right after the anime. Ooh, okay. I still haven't read it either. I'd love to. Yeah, I read light novels, so You know, we can probably have like a light novel 3x3 if it turns out that y'all actually read. But I've tried to get a lot of my friends and exes into light novel reading, but they're just they just don't read. Yeah, people reading, I feel like it's actually pretty rare. Space Battleship Yamato. Fucking this one's so good. I cried at this one too. I guess this is accurate to characterize this as a space opera, right? Where it's an epic. It's basically an epic where it's like a tale of, this crew of Earthlings go and try to save the world from destruction. The wave motion gun is so cool. But this is one of those this was actually the remake of an older series that came out, I think, in the 70s as an anime. And Space Battleship Yamato is one of those anime that are like in the Anime Hall of Fame, and it's constantly referenced throughout all media. So I recommend it just for being able to watch a piece that is like embedded into anime history. Yeah, definitely. It's a classic. Because it's the writing for this show, it's just objectively good. It's just good. And it even has a second and third season, which is crazy. All right, this one's a really old one. Let me take you back to 2006. We're still watching anime in 3 parts, right? Split up on YouTube. Or you're just being born, I don't know. But this is how we watched the anime back then. And this was one of them. And what was really popular about this show was how it was just kind of like, I guess, swinging all over the fucking place. And this was really, they did so many weird things with this anime. They broadcasted it they broadcasted this show out of chronological order of the storytelling. And the second season, they just fucking trolled everyone. And they released the same story in 8 episodes, except it would get different animation every time. So there would be slight changes every time, but like it was if you saw one of those episodes, you saw them all, except for the last episode where they break the loop. And it was just so, I don't know, but we were trolled the fuck out of this whenever it was coming out. Oh my god. And everyone had to learn the dance. Hada Hada Yukai. Everyone knew this dance. I learned the dance. This is also one of those classics where you just have to watch it and then you'll get it. Like I think this one's a little bit more timeless compared to a lot of other stuff. Maybe not as original, but it's definitely one of a kind. I think it's one of a kind in all aspects. I don't think anything's really tried to emulate Haruhi Suzumiya. So this one's Haruhi Suzumiya no Yutsu, or The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Peak classic. Even has a dance for you to learn. This one's canon. So I was thinking about like deciding between Clannad and canon. But I couldn't. I thought canon was a better one. This one's actually canon '06. They had 2 iterations of this anime, 4 years apart. There's canon '02 and canon '06. This one's the newer one, where Kyoto Animation did a really good job just like making everything look like key visual characters and really just nailing down the freaking emotional storytelling of it. If y'all have ever read any piece of fiction, any of their visual novels, whether it's like Little Busters, you know you're in for like waterworks, right? Lots of crying. Yeah. So I think but it's up the vein of, I know that it's probably not everyone's like thing, but it's up the vein of like Bishoujo game. So I don't know. I feel like anime and like Bishoujo games are very, that's not a foreign concept. People like understand how this works, right? So I recommend you play it. Best girl in my opinion does win, so fuck you all. Anyway. All right, let's move on. So yeah, that's my 3x3. That is how I think of anime. Maybe y'all can maybe y'all have just as good of a taste. Who knows? All right, first submission is Agent J. Who's posted his all-time favorites. Hi, Umeji. I sent you a message that you should definitely read. All right. First one. That anime all time, really? Okay. The Witch of Mercury. I can tell. We take a look up here. So that one's a pretty recent one. I really enjoyed it. Girls love and Gundam. Overtly anyway. From what I've seen. It's not really a thing. So I really enjoyed that. They were like, hell yeah. The gays. So I was like, fuck, I'm with it. So but no, they did a really good job of telling a story in 25 episodes. I think that's pretty good taste. I do not disapprove. I really liked Witch of Mercury. Hi Umeji, how are you? I hope you had a very lovely Tuesday. I'm about to disappear for 3.5 weeks, so we are doing one last stream. Did I even introduce myself at the beginning of the stream? I probably did. Yeah, I did. This one is the one right after Stardust Crusaders, right? Which is JoJo. I did not watch this season, but I know it's involving the delinquent one. I assume it was really good. There's just a lot of JoJo's. I really enjoyed honestly, I enjoyed the original Jonathan Joestar season 1. And then they started getting crazy with all the stands and I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. So Diamond is Unbreakable. Yeah. That was the season name. So I'm pretty unfamiliar, but it was really good. I watched up to Stardust Crusaders. Used to have a crush on Dio. Ooh, man, that's crazy. That's not that crazy. That tracks though. You like You like them as a landmine girl, right? You're yandere, and your thing is liking red flags. It's to be expected, so real. Good taste. I don't know. She likes them red flags. I guess that crosses me off the list on eligible people, huh? I'm a green flag. I'm not a red flag. So that's hilarious though. JoJo's good in general. I don't berate you for that. I need to become worse? Yeah, apparently. Because if I'm not like freaking, getting canceled or anything, no one's paying attention to me. So what can I say to become a red flag? What is it that I can say? No, actually, no. There's a lot of things I can say, but I refuse to say them out of principle. Oh, you know what? I can play PUBG, and then I can go to the bridge that makes you racist. That makes you say slurs. Anyway. Oh no, I can play League. Anyway. Alright. We're moving on. Nichijou. Nichijou's a really good one. Lots of slice and life comedy. Really funny. Nothing I could say about that one. I enjoy that one. Good taste. Tenga Toppa, Gurren Lagann. I'm seeing a trend here. Gainax, Kale Annie, Sunrise. Who made Diamond is Unbreakable? I forget. But yeah, we can see some big production studios across this one. CO David, that's right, yeah. TTGL, very good. Tengen Toppa, Gurren Lagann. This is like Gainax during its, what do you call it? Its golden era. Didn't Gainax go bankrupt? Anyway. I remember people would have like that little drill around their neck. Simon's drill. And it's like those little subtle ways of saying you're a weeb. And I saw someone back in one of my chemistry classes back in college. They had that drill. And I was like, is that your drill that will pierce the heavens? And then he immediately shoots his finger up and looks down. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Anyway. Pretty based of him, I guess. It's Prime. This one is, you were trying to convince me to watch this, but I don't know. Iruma-kun something, right? Iruma. Welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not really into like the whole young male protagonist shows, right? Gurren Lagann kind of like squeezed in, but it's hard for me to watch a show wherever there's like young man coming of age, whatever. I don't know. Antics. I don't know. I just don't care. It's really good. Yeah, you think so? I'll probably download it on my phone or my tablet and then watch it on the plane, because I'll be on the plane for 14 hours. And I don't think I'll have Wi-Fi the entire time. So sad. Rosario Vampire. I watched that one. That one was bad. That was a bad anime. Anyway, Psyche. This one's pretty good. I really enjoyed Psyche. It's very lighthearted. I don't think it's very doesn't do anything, right? There's no stakes. I think there's like it's very episodic, right? You can literally watch from you can watch the first episode and then any episode in between, basically. But there's some continuity. But that's the thing, right? I like anime for its continuity. So this one's a really good gag one. Same with Nichijou, but I like if y'all remember my 3 by 3, I like a lot of stories with continuity. I kind of, string you through a very continuous storyline. Dragon Ball Z, right? Yeah, the staple of many Hispanic households, I'm sure. From my understanding, it's like every time you go to someone's house, there's like something that's like Dragon Ball Z coded at a Hispanic person's house. In my experience. But yeah, I feel like there's not much that could be said about Dragon Ball Z, right? I feel like we all know. I watched it back then because I got my hands on any anime, and this one's another one that's like intro to anime, and kind of like the whole concept of just that. So I enjoyed it. Weirdly enough, I really enjoyed Dragon Ball GT. I also watched that one. And like apparently people do not like GT. I thought it was really good finality on Dragon Ball, but whatever. People apparently like pretend GT doesn't exist. So Keroro Gunso. This one was actually available for checkout as a manga in my middle school library. And yeah, there's boobs in this. So I kind of enjoyed that one. Anyway, I enjoyed it. It's also a gag anime. I'm seeing a trend here though. Gag, romantic comedy. You like funny stuff. Sergeant Frog holds a dear place in your heart. The first anime you watched over 200 episodes of. I didn't even know there was that many episodes of it. Wow. Kaiji. So they showed Kaiji. This is Kaiji, right? Or is this Akagi? It's Kaiji. Yeah, it's Kaiji. Yeah. They both have pointy noses, so. Yeah, Kaiji. It's about like some guy who gambles to try to pay off his debts. Which, you know what? I should try that. It worked out for Kaiji, right? Anyway. It was okay. I mean, I watched a few episodes back when we were airing it at Anime Club. I think this is one of those other very popular staples of older anime that people should just watch because it's been around, right? And it's very popular. Not bad all time. This one is your recents that you like. So we have, what is that? Danganronpa? I'm just assuming. I could be completely wrong. Free Run. Jujutsu Kaisen. Uma Musume. Oh no, this one's the different story, Uma Musume, right? It's not the original Uma Musume. What is this one? In the middle? You're gonna have to help me out. The movie, Hero Academia. Cinderella Grey, that's right, thank you. You heard Danganronpa? This is Danganronpa, right? Up here? No, it's Gachi Kita. I was completely wrong. Do you like Danganronpa, Ume? Gachi Kuta, so good, yeah. My one of my friends in person that I was hanging out with at what's that con? Anime Frontier. They really like Gachi Akuta, but I haven't watched a single episode of it. I'm a Doctor fan, unfortunately. A what? I don't know what that is. Is that like a character? Oh, Danganronpa. Oh, okay. Unfortunately. Why do you say unfortunately? There's lots of Danganronpa fans. But don't worry, Ume. I could probably forgive you for anything. Even not replying to me. Community freaky. Oh, really? How are they freaky? Are they like sex freaky or... This one's My Hero Academia. The movie though, right? Or like some sequel series or side series. I'm not sure. But and Nosa. Like My Hero Academia freaky. Oh. She's calling you out, Agent J. Vigilantes. Oh, okay. Is that like the series? Side series? Yeah, you would know, huh? You're always playing. What is that fucking game you're always playing? Yeah, you're playing some My Hero Academia. Ultra Rumble. Yeah, I had to look it up. Yeah, she's just obsessed with Battle Royale. Crazy. Weird game to play, but I guess you really like My Hero Academia. No, it's based on a game that's basically single player werewolf. Single player werewolf. Wait, what? Now you're telling me things I don't know. Werewolf. I've heard of this, right? This is like she can't see something, but it's like about some girl who can see spirits and she can like exorcise them. I only know about this one because of YouTube shorts. So this one is, oh my god, I don't know any of the names. We just kind of watch it, huh? Hold on. It's called Tojima Wants to Be a Common Writer. This one's pretty lit. I haven't resumed where we left off, but very, very hot-blooded. You will get canceled. Ume, post yours, post yours, post yours. I want to cancel you. Post yours. Someone mentioned her on the thread. Tokusatsu? Yeah. So really curious. I've been like learning about the lore of Kamen Rider. So very, very interesting. All right. This one is Gundam. Which one? Which Gundam? 00? Which Gundam is this? Does anyone know? Or is this like UC? You don't seen enough animes to fill out the board. It's crazy. OG. Oh, this is original Gundam with Amuro and Char, right? Char X. All I know about this is Char X Garma. That's all I know about Gundam. It's the main one. Yeah, Universal Century. I know Universal Century. You would? Fuck off. Wow. I had a Fujo period. Crazy. All right. Someone get her the link Someone show her the freaking... Y'all, get her, hook her up with the website. All right. In the thread. I'm amazed you aren't a Hero X anyone. Is that Gundam Wing? Yeah, Retro's getting her the website. Yeah, Ume, they posted the website that you can use. All right, next. Silent Line, NK. All right, he's not here to defend himself, it seems, so we shall continue. Trigun. Good taste. I like Trigun. Trigun's a really good one. Trigun is a really good one, especially the opening. A lot of the Gundam series are free on YouTube. Sasuga Sunrise. Inuyasha. Outlaw Star. Really. He's just a big Toonami head. TTGL. Big O. Naruto. Zatch Bell. Bobo. Yu Yu Hakusho. So this is very 90s, born in the 90s kid coded. Yeah, Toonami kid, exactly. So Silent Lines, NKs, I feel like we all know these, right? If we watched and grew up with Toonami. But these were all available on Toonami, so it's not totally surprising. And they took like Toonami off the air for a while. What was his face? The little astronaut guy? Yeah. And that's how all these anime very heavily associate with all that. Yeah, I said Big O. Yeah, so very, very 2000s Toonami. So pretty good stuff. I really enjoyed Inuyasha. Outlaw Star. I actually watched later in life. I didn't catch too much of it on Toonami. But it made me feel. That was really good. I didn't watch Big O. Never watched that. Naruto. Everyone knows Naruto. Zatch Bell was okay. It made me real fucking sad. Though. Because... But I mean, you know, we wanted Zatch to become a benevolent king, right? So hopefully he was able to achieve that wish. There's a game. That's funny. This one, I don't know. It's kind of like a gag anime, but I think it had continuity, so. Yeah, pretty cool. Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh my god. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. It just shipped. I got a notification that, yeah, they just shipped my bag, but it's not gonna arrive on time, so I'm trying to cancel this damn order. Goddamn $450 bag. All right, anyway, getting mad at Amazon. Ume, ignore that. Yu Yu Hakusho, but no, I what I wanted to pull up was the opening of Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh my god. It's in here. So I'm pretty fucking good. I don't want to get freaking DMCA'd, so. This is making me actually think of what animes I liked. Yeah. Yeah. I'm betting we're just gonna discover that you were born in the 2000s, Ume. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You don't have to say your age. But yeah, no, this one's definitely in like the 90s, right? Era kid. Hi, Zane. Good seeing you. I also watched a lot of the shows where they just kind of dubbed into like Japanese, sorry, into English. So these are recent. Okay, so these are actually quite all over the place. This is from Silent Line as well. This one is I'm the 13th Prince. I actually started watching this one. I think it's um I think it's like I know I said something about like, oh, I don't like watching young male protagonists, but isekai slop is like really easy to digest. So, what is this one? We're gonna have to go a lot faster so we can go all through all these tonight, and so I can sleep, and so I can pack. So, all right. God, we have so much to go through. You're gonna be canceled? What? You're gonna say that you like what is that one? Lion. This is visual novel where like a lion like licks someone's nipple. What was it? You can't possibly have unusual anime tastes that I haven't heard of, so no worries. Dramatical Murder. That's the one. I found it. It's Dramatical Murder. It just came to me. Yeah. I bet you like that, don't you? To be honest, it's probably, I don't know. I feel like it's up your alley. I don't know why. You don't? Oh, okay. But you've heard of it. I'm sure through your friends and stuff. So this one's 13th Prince. I know I said what I said earlier, but isekai slop is just really easy to digest. So I don't know this one in the top middle. This one is excuse me, Prince, can I punch your face out? Yeah, I like that one. He doesn't get away with being cute, that Prince, all the time. She actually punches him, so fuck yeah, fuck that guy. Even though she likes him, but whatever. That was pretty awesome. I love that one. And it is technically isekai, but the character that is isekai'd is one you wouldn't expect, so pretty funny. Girls with Panzer. Oh yeah, right here. This is so funny. Girls on Panzer, and how it kind of rewrites this world narrative that tanking is like a girly activity and pastime, and I really like that. I really like how they kind of did this revisionist history where they're like, oh yeah, I just really can't enjoy guys enjoying tanking. They create that world setting, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah, femininity driving my tank through the battlefield. Yes, exactly. yeah, people playing World of Tanks, right? They're just like, yeah, this is a women game, a feminine game. Crazy. Anyway, I don't know this anime. I see a guy who's blindfolded, and 3 women. So I am instantly made to assume that all these women like him. So pretty shit tier in my book, but that's me knowing nothing about the anime. I don't know this middle one. It seems to be a diverse cast of characters. I would say what, like Edo period. Got a samurai sword in there. Kenichi. Not to be confused with Rurouni Kenshin. I'm sure. Interesting. Yeah, these are all super recent. This one is like episode 1. Gyaru girl is like going out with a nerd, right? That one's cute. I've seen some YouTube shorts of it. I kind of want to watch this one. This one, where like the healer from the heroes party, I fell in love with the healer from the heroes party or something. I don't know. It's pretty mid. There's no. It's just I don't know why they made that anime, right? I don't know what it's gonna sell. I don't know what it's for. I don't know why it exists. Yeah, exactly. I know not. This one I quite enjoyed. Oh my god, I'm seeing a trend. I obviously like shoujo stories, but yeah, this one's cute. I forget what the premise was, but the guy that she falls in love with is like different than other nobility. You know, there's a lot of like noble stories in like villainous anime. I guess that makes sense. But I was like made to realize that these stories of like reincarnated or whatever, the premise, right? They're all very samey, but they're all up in this vein of like Victorian era romance, right? Even though it's like magic and whatever, but they're all in that same vein of like, oh, the nobility and saving face and marrying powers and you know, slow burn romance. And I was like, oh my god, these are all like in that same vein. That's crazy. The first mid of the night, yeah. I said I'm in love with the villainess is mid. Always royalty type. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Even though they're like isekai or reincarnated or whatever, I really enjoy them. So slow burn romance. Yeah, villainess, exiled. You've seen one, you've seen them all, right? So so true. All right. All right. Next up is Retro Guys. We are plowing through this. All right, so One Punch Man, Initial D, Stardust Crusaders, Apothecary Diaries, Rascal, or I dreamed of Rascal Bunny Senpai or something. I don't know what the fuck this is. Wait, no, I don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. Someone's gonna have to remind me. I've heard of this one, but I don't think I know what it is. Isn't that Aoi Kana. Hold on. Wait, that one's I know this visual novel. Which one was it? I think it's on Steam. Day A Live. Grisaya. Oh, The Fruit of Grisaya. That's an adult visual novel. You like porn. Anyway. That tracks. Konosuba. So what is this one though? Wasn't that one redo something? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, Masumi-kun's Revenge. Oh, that's the one. That one's pretty old too. Romantic comedy. Okay, so let's group this by genre. This one's like romance, drama. This one's action adventure. This one's cars, automotive. Action adventure and comedy. I would say this one's a romance. Kind of got that slow burn romance in there. Romance, comedy. So you like the romances is what I'm getting from this, but you also enjoy some some humor, and those are like mostly separated. I think you only have like one romantic comedy on here. Yeah, you like the divisions between genres, is what I'm understanding here. You had to call the police? Oh no. Is everything okay? You were eating one pizza. You were eating a pizza and now it's police time. Dang. All right. Yeah, so One Punch Man. I don't know. It's just, I guess it was really good, really well animated. That's what I'll give One Punch Man, right? So, oh, that's crazy, Angel. I hope everything's okay. I hope you stay okay, even. They did season 330. Yeah, I heard very bad things about season 3. So that's actually why I did not even care to watch it. Here, just a moment, y'all. All right, I'm back. One Punch Man is really good if you just watch season 1. Yeah, I agree. I think it's like, it's good in isolation, right? And it's really good animation, but I think they should have done something different with probably season 3 if it was going to be received like that. You can deal with bad animation. No, it was good animation. It's just, it was boring. The narrative was boring. Oh, was it animated by different people? Yeah, Mappa is really good. Stardust Crusaders, very uncontroversial opinion. That's very a lot of people's popular, a lot of people's favorite. Yeah, overall not bad. I really love Rascal Senpai. You guys have to watch the movie. That one made me cry. I loved it. Here's your current anime. Cinderella Gray. Isn't that the healer guy? Yeah, like the healer. Reincarnated guy. Initial D, of course. You and driving. Pokemon. Really? You're watching Pokemon right now? And then what is this one? Is that like Digimon? Nagato. Yeah, you like Nagato? I heard the author wanted to make this one because they just wanted to make like a cute brown girl anime. Not sure if that's a controversial thing to say, but I dig it. Beyblade. Oh, let it rip. That's what you say in the elevator. Anyway. Originally, she was really mean in the manga. She was still pretty mean, but she's also nice, right? If you're talking about the one-off, the what do you call it? It was the one shot. Yeah, she was really fucking mean, but I mean that was on purpose, right? There's like, you know, as they say, some weird sexual appeal with being a bully, I guess. I think I know this one. I'm not sure. This one's pretty old though, I think. This one, I watched episode 1. I think we watched this one together. I was not interested. I lost. It's for people who like getting bullied. Ume, I will say, it's so funny watching you talk to, watching you talk to guys, because you bully the fuck out of your guys friends, and it's so funny. And you do it in such a way that's like, I shouldn't say this on stream. But no, I'm like, oh damn, like I bet Ume has broken some hearts. All right, we're moving on. I bet she's a heartbreaker. She's a bully, but like people like that, you know. So, oh my god, but no. Yeah, racing anime. What is this one right here? I don't know this one. Someone help me out here. Good thing I didn't know about this. I would have put fucked up anime. Oh my god. Jules. I don't know this one. Tomozaki bottom tier character. Tomozaki. Really? Top ranked gamer who believes real life is a terrible game and is taught us how to play it by a girl who is the best gamer in Japan. Okay. I feel like I've watched that one, but I don't remember. It's just not memorable. But yeah, not bad. Nothing offensive. With the terrible dub we kept watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally didn't remember. It's just not memorable. I think a lot of the school life anime are not memorable at all. It's about a loser who learns to be more sociable. Ume, I think you can learn from that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Ume. I love you. All right. You're very sociable. All right, Angel, you're next. Oh, damn. Instant banger. I see one right away. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. That's real fucking good. That's a banger. I love Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I love the deep themes that it has, right? So the political intrigue, I really enjoyed it. Funny enough, I enjoyed this one from Anime Club. I would not watch this unprompted. I only watched it because it was in front of me. And this is why I really encourage everyone to join, like, club communities, stuff that would expose you to stuff that you wouldn't normally watch. Yeah, this was really good. I really enjoyed Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Overlord, I did not like at all. I do not like shows where they have a different ethical value system than what I am used to, because it becomes like a pill that's hard to swallow. And the way that what's his face? I forget his name already. The way that he treats everyone is like NPCs, right? But people in this world are like part of this world. So I think it's bullshit. So it's real life, but he doesn't treat it like real life. Ainz, yeah, exactly. He is a superior being in in all like ways of the word, but he's also kind of a pushover, right? He lets his subjects bend his intentions, and then it just leads to worse outcomes, rather than taking control of the situation, because he's too meek to do to make these decisions on his own. He was a salaryman. Yeah, exactly. Right. You can't expect a meek salaryman to suddenly be any different in his next life. That's yeah, that is kind of part of the premise. And either way, I don't really enjoy it. Initial D, okay. Driving, you like the cars. I don't know what this one is. Rama 1.5. I really enjoyed this one. I watched it in English, funny enough. And the same voice actor that was voice acting Inuyasha was also Ranma. Saint Seiya? Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's a classic. If only he was middle management. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is Gundam 00, isn't it? Or no, it's G Gundam. Right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that one was good. I think I remember watching this one. G Gundam was good. Was good. I enjoyed this one. Love Hina. I love this one. Sorry. Sakura Saku. That was so good. This is yeah. Yeah, I like women. One of my earlier animes that really got me into anyway, we're moving on. Keitaro's a pushover. Fuck that guy, by the way. But yeah, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And we don't get to put names. The website doesn't really let you put names, yeah. Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, very, very inoffensive choices. Pretty good. Racist? What? What are you talking about? All right. Recent. Stuff we've seen in other people's lists, and this is a recent list after all. Oh my god. This one, The Water Magician, is so crazy. Like, this one came out like mid last year, right? And the way that the main character looks at one of the side characters, there's something going on there. It looks like they're having like, you know, like they're romantically involved or something. So it's crazy. Yeah, I was really surprised. He looks at that character like damn, like they're like he's in love. No, the main boy. He's very twinky. Here, let me see if I can find it. There's this very distinct image that felt very, very gay. Which, you know, we stand the gays. Where is it? There it is. What did he mean by this? What did he mean by this? Are you kidding me? He was looking at the other, like, main male lead like this, and I'm like, what does he mean by this? Yeah, the A rank guy. He was looking at the A rank guy like that, and I'm like, huh? Okay. The elf wants his ass though. I believe it. But yeah, that was wild. Wants to get dirty. Oh yeah. He was watching him do the morning training, right? And he's like, yeah, instead of swinging that sword, why don't you swing something else around? Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, Cinderella Grey, The 13th Prince. I don't know this one. That girl who can see ghosts, right? I like the application of his magic. Yeah, the advanced magic user. This one, I think it was okay. I really enjoyed the manga more. I think the pacing of the pacing of the anime kind of suffered, so I was kind of bored. Bottom left you won't get. Yeah. No, I don't. Nope. I have no idea which one that one is. Mid left is oh, the infinite gacha. I see. And then I don't know this one. Yeah, like the source material. This was like these past 2 seasons were like source material was a lot better or something. But yeah. Not bad. Hello's Paradise. Let me look that up. Hell's Paradise. I see. Oh, what? Wasn't this one of the ones that Crunchyroll was promoting? Yeah, I think I saw this one on the front page from time to time. Right, next up, Zane Koji. So this is Zane's all-time favorites. We have here. Isn't that Bakano, right? Yeah, this is Bakano. I've actually never seen Bakano. I really want to watch Bakano. I've only heard it's good because I was watching Dorarara, and I know they're like very similarly coded. Jibu wo sekai sare mo kaete shimai sora. All right, yeah, that one. I loved this one. Code Gay Ass. Code Gay Ass. Clanad. Good. Pretty late 2000s, yeah. Coded. I really like Clanad and After Stories, obviously. Euphonium. He became Euphonium. These two are gay. And you cannot take that away from me. Back in Monogatari. Space Ranger Luluko, right? That one's Gainax. Yeah, I'm surprised. The Space Patrol. That one, I enjoyed that one. And that's like Inferno Cop. Anyway. Space Cowboy. Cowboy Bebop. See you later, Space Cowboy. Evangelion. Oh, you really like Gunbuster. Gunbuster was really good. I actually enjoyed Diebuster more. Sorry. Diebuster was a lot better, in my opinion. Maybe that's just because it's more modern, but you know, I get it. This one's kind of like, this one's Girls Love as well, a little bit older. But Diebuster kind of appealed to my aesthetics. But yeah, everyone has really good taste in anime. I'm really surprised. Zane's recent. Wow. Okay, you're watching some old anime recently. Da 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 da. Wotakoi. Love Live. Aria, really? Aria, the animation, yeah, the sequel, right? Amanchu? Oh, okay. Anime Expo did a lot of promotions on this one. I do not remember. It's Aria coded. Come on, it's the same, nearly the same thing. I don't remember this one. SSS Gridman, yeah. But this one has like, this is just one universe of many, right? Or one series. One Piss, and then season 1, no doubt. This one is One Piece. Yeah, I know how to say it. I don't know this one. Great Teacher Onizuka. That one's a classic. I really enjoyed this one. Oh, the red One Piece film Red. Okay, yeah. This one's the one Callie is featured in, right? Or something. Mori Calliope, the movie. Cardcaptor Sakura. Where Amelie? Oh, okay. I don't remember anything at all. Sorry. Amelie. Okay. I got it. It's been a while, okay. And I don't remember this one. But Great Teacher Onizuka, about a fucking disgusting teacher, but he's got kind of a good head on his shoulders. Psalm 100. Oh, that was on my Anime Expo card for my hotel. Yeah. I remember that. I was staying at the Marriott, and they handed out these cards for the hotel. Either that or the Intercontinental downtown. Well, either way. Yeah, pretty cool. I loved Boltagoi. Oh my god. I want to learn the dance for the opening. Da 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 da. What's next? Mac. What do we have? What do we have here, Mac? It's kind of low resolution. We have K-On! I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Kara no Kyokai. Right? Hold on. Kyokai no Kanata. Kyokai. No. Yeah, there. That's the one. That's the one. I was thinking of a different Kyokai. I don't know this one in the middle. It looks familiar. Tsuki Kariki. Yeah. Oh, this one looks super familiar. Okay. I don't know this one. Monster Rancher. Okay. Motokoi gives fluffy feelings and emptiness at the same time. Why? Why emptiness? I think it's fluffy and cute. Yeah. Does it make you yearn for an otaku romance? Your Name. Oh fuck, this one. I really like this one. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I bought the Blu-ray. It was that good. It was really good. I really enjoyed this one because it's impossible IRL. Why? Why do you say this? Because I don't think it's impossible. Oh frick. No, it's not Your Lie in April. Makia, that's right. Makia. This is such a touching story. It's more about a mother raising a mother. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it was romance coded. I think it was mostly about, it was mostly about exactly adopting a girl. Yeah. Adopting a baby, rather. Adopting a baby boy. And then like raising him. And then she has to like leave and stuff. Damn. Oh my god. I'm like remembering the story. Anyway, this is a lot of anime movies. 1, 2. Oh, there's only 2. Yudu Camp. I'm putting 2 in the last 2. Threw me off. But Your Name was a really good movie. Makia. And then I'm watching it on a 360p phone, hard mode. Oh my gosh. Yudu Camp, right? Yudu. Yeah, laid back camp. So this one's really cute. Very slice of life. Admittedly, it didn't really keep my attention, but it was very cute. Overall, honestly, the trend I'm getting here is just slice of life. Slice of life, slice of life. Romance. This one's kind of drama, or no, thriller. Thriller, action, romance, I guess. But yeah, pretty okay. Recent. What do we have here? No, this is Zane Koji's. I think Back only submitted a all-time one. Yeah, so we're moving on to Gunner. Gunner all-time. Oh my god, there's another Dragon Ball Z. All right, so there's Dragon Ball Z. JoJo. Except this one's the Giorno? I forget. But it's like the Dio son, right? Because Dio took over Jonathan's body and then had a baby with somebody. Yeah, impregnated someone. Weird how that works, but we're not going to really talk about too much about it. God. Does that mean he like inherits his everything? Wow. Cowboy Bebop. What is this? I don't know this one. Don't know that one either. Vampire Physiology, yeah, real. Berserk. And this is Revi from Black Lagoon. We all know. We all love that. ReZero. And Konosuba. Y'all, I was learning about somebody was like retweeting random fucking random fucking comics about ReZero. And let me actually post this because I was like surprised. So I think this is probably controversial. We won't dive into it. But I just see this random comic on Twitter. And I'm like, huh? Wait, what? Wait, what is happening in the future of this series? And apparently, Subaru, the main guy in ReZero, has like a whole bunch of backstory in relation to this. And I was like learning through all of this through a quote retweet, and I was like, what the fuck? Huh? So he's got like this whole backstory and with him and like being, I guess, a cross-dresser or slash probably even trans. So I was just like, huh? What? So yeah, I was like learning a lot. A fan spinoff? I don't even think it's a fan spinoff. I think it's like, based on what I was reading, it was like just all stuff that's just integrated into the plot from the author. And it's as they described it, ReZero is a mostly heteronormative story, but there's like these elements of like, you know, Subaru being queer. So I was shocked. I was surprised. So there's a lot of history there. And apparently it comes up multiple times within the main story. So Subaru actually being a trans icon. Whoa, what? Crazy. All right, Dragon Ball Z, right? Black Lagoon, Konosuba, and Berserk. The one in the middle, Devilman Crybaby. I have never watched that. Apparently it had a movie though. And yeah, very action coded. Very thriller coded. So you like stuff with substance. This is what I'm getting from this gunner. You like watching stuff that has some substance. Except for Konosuba. That one's just funny. All right. What else we have? From Gunner. Okay. That's just one. El Romo. What do you have to submit for us? Wait. Hold on. No, not that one. Okay, here I have Agent Jace, I have Gunners, and I have El Romos. What do these people all have in common? Oh my god. It's just a cultural phenomenon, I guess. All right. Don't cancel me. All right, so we have Dragon Ball Z, of course, first. Naruto. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Full Metal Alchemist. Not even Brotherhood. Interesting. I don't know this one. The Giorno. JoJo. Is that High School DxD? Vinland Saga. Okay. One Piece. And Steins Gate. Okay, finally. We got some good anime here. This one's mid. This one's mid. I haven't watched this one. This one was bad. Because it's not Brotherhood. This one's okay. This one's mid. This one's mid. I haven't watched this one. Okay. It's supposed to be Brotherhood? Okay. So you like Brotherhood. Got it. Alright, El Romo only submitted an all-time favorite fake anime fan. Jurchen. All. What do we have here? Oh, Dungeon Meshi. It is a very tasty anime. I can tell you just made yours by snipping it and you didn't actually download the image. That's funny. Jurchen, Dungeon Meshi, Madoka, Log Horizon, okay. Cosmic Princess Kaguya, Violet Evergarden, ooh. I don't know this one. It looks familiar though. Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Part-timer. The Demon Lord became a part-timer. Oh my god, this one was so good. Why can't I remember it? The name. Oh, The Silent Witch. Oh my god. Yes. Bento Wars. Oh, Bento, let's go. Okay. Pretty good taste. Very new. This is all pretty new anime, so. But that's good. You're very You know, Log Horizon was a while ago. Like, I want to say 2011, 2012, around there, 2013. Madoka was 2011 or Cosmic Princess, recent. Violet Evergarden, I think 2017 or something. Kobayashi, also in the 2010s. Demon Part-Timer. I think that was like early 2020s. But yeah, pretty varied list. They're all not just from one era. Because I feel like a lot of people let recent anime take over their tastes. Case in point. Yeah, so Jurchin. All right. So Cosmic Cosmic. This one is the Invisible Man and the Blind Girl, right? Oh, this one's the cute one where she's like very nice and sweet. These are all like this season even. Holy crap. You are not watching a lot of anime. I bet I can find this on the list right now. The Demon King's Daughters, Two Kinds. And it's the Invisible one. The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I didn't realize the title was so cute. And this one is... I don't remember. I think it'd take a long time for me to shift down my top 9 anime of all time. Well, you had hours, or you had days, weeks to do it, so no excuses. All right. Not bad, not bad. Rombly, your turn. I don't know if Rombly's still here. Clannad. Okay. Pretty good so far. This one has a Tsubaki in it. Soul Eater. Oh. That one's a classic in my opinion. 2 auto railgun and Index. The accelerator. Does anyone remember all of the power level threads on A? That was so funny. Yeah, I used to use 4chan, sorry. Can he be accelerator though? Yu-Gi-Oh! And Toradora. Umeji, I bet you relate to this one. I bet you like this one a lot. D. Gray Man. I remember reading this one, but it lost my interest. Well, color me surprised. Black Butler. Rumbly and Black Butler. Sword Art Online. I'll respect it. Sword Art Online. People kind of made fun of Kirito a lot, right? But I really like Asuna from this story. She's super cute. Mary, even though she's like a Mary Sue. But you know, she goes through struggles, right? And the girl who had AIDS, Yuki, she was good from Mother's Rosario. She was such a favorite character that they ended up bringing her. They never killed her off from AIDS in the rest of the games, and they would continue bringing her back. So, even though she did definitely die in the series. So, Tokyo Mew Mew. This was another one that was up there for me. I would say that's like runner up in terms of how I enjoyed anime girls back when I was younger. God, I love, so cute, Ichigo. The games were trash. There's so many games though. Oh, Cario did submit theirs. Okay. All right, we are almost done. This is Cario's all-time favorites. I'm a soldier, Sachika, something like that, right? That one's Ghost in the Shell. Standalone complex, right? Space Cowboy Bebop, Cardcaptor Sakura, Chobits. Chobits is a good one. Rip the Singer, yeah. What is this one? I forget. Someone remind me. Trigun, Azumanga Daioh. You are 2000, what do you call it? 90s coded. I think you're even older than that. You're as old as my boss. That's what I remember. You're like born in the 80s. Anyone who enjoys like Azumanga Daioh, I most likely like early 90s or late 80s. Chobits good, yeah. I like Chobits too. Oh man, why don't you remember? Why don't you tell me? Since you like Chobits, do you remember where the power button was? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you remind me and tell me that you're a real Chobits fan? Durarara, I really enjoyed Durarara. That was only on Chi. Okay, where was it on Chi? Full Metal Panic, I really enjoyed it. Sacred Place, yeah. Real. All right. No, does this constitute sexual harassment? I think it does. I'm sorry, Ume. You don't have to answer that. Fumofu, yeah. So this is like the second season or something, right? No, it's the gag one where there was no high stakes involved. That was the one we just enjoyed it. Did he really have to use 2 fingers? Tony Tavo, don't ask that question. Do not ask that question. Yeah, so this one's the lighter one. Where it was but yeah. Honestly, this is probably like my favorite list, even as well. Back when I was like in like early 2010s. I really enjoyed Durarara. But yeah, this is Cario's list. Not bad. I really like the Ghost in the Shell. I forget that one exists. For me, for the sci-fi like favorite, and it's definitely like Vivi. And then, but I remember enjoying Chobits. I remember enjoying Ghost in the Shell. Pretty good taste. I'll respect it. You're not getting a shit taste out of me this time. And recent ones you enjoyed, Cariel. So, Spy X Family. Honestly, y'all, I do not like Spy X Family. It's mid. It's super mid. I think it started really strong because it has a really strong premise, but it goes nowhere. And like I want there to be, so I want someone to make a list where they say, just watch these if you want to only care about like the main story, because there's a lot of filler. It's just so boring. Apothecary Diaries. I really enjoyed that one. Oh, the doctor one where she's like your modern day house. It's so funny. I really enjoyed this one. I forgot to continue it, honestly. Yeah, no aging. Freaking time skip already. Make her like at least like 4 years older or something. Anya. Common Rider. Wants to be a Common Rider. Witch, right? And she's voiced by Lily Pichu. The old guy reincarnates as a villainess. That one's an interesting one. Witch Watch, got it. Silent Witch, yes, really good. I really I enjoyed this one too. What was it? Mechanical Mari. Honestly, y'all, I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen because one of my friends also like really enjoys it. It's okay. I don't know. I don't really. I'm not. I don't see why it's so popular. It's okay. I see why it's popular with like a lot of people, but I don't. It's not really that popular with me. But you know, I definitely think you gotta watch it so you can understand the silly jokes like domain expansion. It's just power level bullshit, honestly. It hits all the shonen tropes. Yeah, exactly. Zane Koji, that's very accurate. Good way of putting it. I didn't realize we had so many people watching. What the heck? We should do more curated content. I'm learning as a streamer. Crazy. I should do schedules. I should do curated content. That's crazy. All right, we're moving on. Uh-oh, Umeji. Oh my god. I kind of low-key knew you would have taste like this. Hold on. So we're finally at Umeji. And this is the last one. Our guest of honor. All right. All right, Umeji, let's take a look. So, you like yandere characters. Okay, Mirai Nikki. I love that one. What got me laughing was that you like Oreimo. Is this why you call me One-chan? Oh my god. And this one. You didn't put the crazier ones? Oh my god. You have to put the crazier ones. Oh, you really like Tamon's B-side. Okay. And Danganronpa. Oreimo. Yeah, I enjoyed Oreimo. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but yeah, you're definitely a zoomer. But the fact that you enjoy these two is very telling of like you. I love that you like these two. One is like literally little sister complex, and this one's like literally incest. Oh my god. Yosuga no Sora is in your actual 3x3. You have a thing. Oh my god. I am so surprised actually. Because these two, I would get it. But like, you should have just, honestly, girl, you should have just put Yosuga no Sora. Because you just said it. Your first cosplay is Kirino. I love that you love the brother complex animes. Oh. You should put it in. But no. Yeah, where's Yosuga no Sora? Yeah, exactly. That's okay. I'm learning a little bit about you, Umeji. And thanks for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That is crazy. No, yeah, I mean, I learned a lot just by these two. This is why I laughed so loud. You love Komi-san? Yeah, you like the slice of lifey stuff, right? This is slice of life. This is romance outright. Romance and drama. Action, adventure, drama. Free run is, I don't know, what would you characterize this? Fantasy / slice of life, I guess. So a lot of slice of life. Danganronpa. Is that tragedy? Or thriller, right? Tamon. B-side, slice of life, romantic comedy. This one's romance tragedy. And yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, I really liked Mirai Nikki. So there's good taste on this one. Understandable. I mean, I did watch both of these when they came out. They're not that memorable for me, but I know they made like a big ruckus. But understandable. You know, Ume, I had another friend that was just like you. So you are definitely not alone in your tastes. In your little sister big brother tastes. Yeah, and she's also how do I say? Small young woman. So yeah. Not bad, not bad. So I don't know. We'll toss out Tomon's B-side in the middle. We'll replace that with Yosuga no Sora. So now we know. Dang, that's a crazy one though. Really surprised. All right. We've made it through. Thanks to everyone for sticking around. Some announcements. You love the manga? Yeah? I believe it. It's just very, like, a more topical one, right? Like, past 4 years. Oh, but, Ume, look, I have twin tails normally, just like you. So cute. But yeah, unfortunately, we do have to keep this one a bit of a more short, curated stream. I will be gone for, I want to say, the next 3.5 weeks at least. But I'll be back to having a computer to stream 4 weeks from now. So yeah, I'll be gone for a while, unfortunately. At least no one put Kodomo. Yeah. I've watched that one too. Yeah, so I'll be in Malaysia for 1 week. And I'll be in Japan for 2. Crazy, yeah. It's definitely not a it's not a favorite. But neither is Oreimo, so yeah, so thanks everyone for coming today. That's that announcement. Other announcements. Apparently Otage, I'll plug them, right? I support my friends. Wotage USA is dropping a big announcement later tonight, so look forward to that. Make sure y'all follow them on Twitter. Yeah, I found them. Yeah, so I'll plug that. What else? Yeah, I'll be busy. So I'll be on basically it's roughly around 21 or 23 hours of travel. 14 of it is my flight. I have a 2-hour layover. And then so I'll be fucking lost in Narita Airport. I'll take pictures. Keep a lookout on my Twitter. And then I'll, what else? I will be... Look out on the Discord as well. Yeah, I'll relax a little. Oh my god, I was telling my boss that I just like cannot stay off of like work chats. And he was telling me like, please do. Please stay off. So I appreciate that. Naruto itself is fine. Yeah. No, my big thing is my doctor didn't properly refill my ADHD supply. So I asked for methylphenidate, which is Concerta, which is legal in Japan, but Adderall is not, right? So what I have to do is Adderall is legal in Malaysia though. So I have to stick my Adderall, my very short remaining supply of Adderall, into my checked bag. That way it makes its way straight to, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to survive the Japanese layover. But it should, right? Because it only goes through security screening through America. I'm pretty sure. And then it goes on to the next plane. Shut the fuck up. I'm not going to pregame Adderall. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, so I have only 4 pills plus 7 because my doctor only gave me 7 for methylphenidate, which is Concerta, which is legal in Japan, where, yeah, but like I don't have a doctor's note and I have to claim that I am bringing in Adderall into customs because it's a amphetamine-based product. So here's hoping that my doctor gets that fucking note in time, but I'm gonna keep it in its bottle and just hope that they don't fucking investigate me. Yeah, so they said just claim it at the border, I guess. So we'll see. I'll just do that and hope that it's enough. They're strict, yeah. So I don't know. If I have to dump it or flush it down the toilet or something, then whatever. No huge loss, right? If I have to, if they arrest me, that's a different story. So, yeah. So, let's just hope there's no headline of 30-something-year-old American woman detained at Kuala Lumpur. So just run for it. No, that never works. Yeah, so oh my god. Yeah, it's scary, but I want to be able to do, I have I wouldn't say I suffer right from it, but I manage ADHD right pretty well. And I think having that will help me like enjoy a day, right? And be able to have conversations with people. But you know, if it doesn't work out, it is what it is. Destroys half customs. Oh no, see, that's the thing. I'm a digital dragon. I'm not a medieval dragon, so I have no muscle mass, as told by my doctor earlier today, who said my creatine in my body is low, and I'm like, oh well, I don't care. So all right, let's see who there is to raid. Ooh. I never get to rate this person anymore. All right. Thank you all for being here, hanging out, listening to me yap and whatever. You know who I am. I'm Aiki Akipa, your star from the future. Wait, no, that's not what I say. From the streams to your heart, your idol departs. I'm Aiki Akipa, your star from the future. I'll see you all later. We're gonna raid into my dear friend Emu Chi. She's drawing. Let me see. So make sure one of the mods has described her chat as a fever dream, but please be polite. She's actually very normal and very cute and a very nice person. So send her some love. We're gonna do just a regular raid. Yeah. First message is for subscribers. Second one's for non-subscribers. So be sure to copy the raid message. Did I do that right? Let's see. Mods, am I raiding the right person this time? I'm not gonna raid into. Yes, we are. Good. Yeah, that's tragic. I raided Pio with like 6 viewers on accident. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I'll see you all later. Say it with me. Otsu Ayu. Bye bye. Wait, I'll see you a lot later. Goddamn. Oh my god. Sure. Okay, I'll download Uduma. Like right now, just for you. I'm gonna get milk. I'm gonna be gone for a while. Otsu.